Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe. And this is my quick recap for Rob and Chyna. I keep wanting to call it Black Rob. Rob and Chyna, Season 1, Episode 4, Bonding and Bondage. The episode starts off where we're still at Tokyo Tony's house. And Tokyo Tony's just trying to tell Rob, you know, are you going to be there for Chyna? Are you going to be there for your own daughter? This isn't about you. This is about the fact that you have a daughter, and I'm not going to allow you to go and renege on your responsibilities. And Rob's just like, I got it, cool, copacetic. It's cool that Tokyo Tony just wants to make sure that some female in her family has a regular relationship with their dad, with a important male figure in their life. Now, Rob got some gifts from his family, and of course opening it up, and it's really cute stuff. And so, you know, they're doing the usual, do you want some booty, do you not want some booty? And the whole thing is, Chyna goes, they do rock, paper, scissors for the booty or not, and then she still goes and gives them the booty anyway. This episode is basically about Rob reconnecting with his friends. First it was his family, now it's with his friends that he's been kind of dodging. Scott's trying to figure out, you know, what's going on with Rob at this point in time. Why isn't Rob have Chyna go and actually meet up with some of his friends who actually want to see him? So we already know that Scott's going to go and devise a plan. Chyna's at home and she's just with her friend Sam. So Sam's looking at this site, this compatibility test that couples can take. And Chyna and Rob, they find out they're completely different. Completely different. And so they're still a young couple. They really don't know each other. So I feel like they're trying to do everything they can to figure out, okay, is this really going to work? Is this not going to work? Do we just jump in this a little too quickly? Rob understands that he's been taking Chyna for granted, so he invites Paige over because Paige is going to go and help him cook some of her favorite stuff. And so she's also going to go and distract Chyna. While she's distracting Chyna, Rob's going to get the place ready so that he can have a nice date night with Chyna. Chyna's speaking with Scott. So this is clearly, you talk to my friend, I talk to your friend type of thing. And Scott's just trying to let it be known, you know, it's weird that Rob hasn't been talking to his friends, and also hasn't done anything to really try to go and introduce you to his actual friends. So Chyna agrees. She's like, yeah, it's weird. I know he's in a weird space right now, so that's why it's like, okay, but we need to do something about it, and maybe we need to just jump the gun. We see, oh my, I love this part of the episode where King was actually helping Rob out, set up for the date night that he had with Chyna. And King was so helpful. I mean, King was carrying the bouquet, something else for the table, and also a glass. I'm like, King is doing more than some of these grown anyway, so shout out to King. But Chyna gets there and she's like, oh hey Rob, what are you doing? So it's like, why is the door locked? Like, what's really going on? She said, no, it's not like that. It's just that I have a surprise for you. Put on this blindfold. So it's like, wait, you want me to put on, and I have to walk in, I have to trust. Okay, okay, I'm gonna trust you to secure me and my baby. Let's go. So when he takes it off, they're outside and they're having a cute little date night. He set up dinner, made her favorite dish, and she appreciates it. It's just like, okay, he's putting in the actual effort. It's not just me. Next day we have Chris, who came over because actually I'm not even sure why Chris is over. Chris was just actually, yeah, I remember. Chris is over because she wants to go and inspect the house. She wants to see if it's baby ready, where's the baby's room gonna be, what she can do to add to it so that she can have a free invitation in at any moment's notice. And here's the issue. Paige, most likely Rob will be moving into Chyna's house, and so Paige's room is going to become Chyna's baby room. Yeah, Chyna's baby's room. And now we have to figure out how are we going to tell Paige that, yeah, she's going to be gone. Now, for some reason, that room looked empty already. That's why I'm wondering, like, wait a minute, what's going on here? are my eyes deceiving me? Am I missing something? Was that just a small portion of the room and so we didn't see the rest of it? Now, Rob again is talking with Courtney this time, and, well, actually, who was Rob talking with? I'm not sure, but, because, did I miss that? Rob might have been talking with Scott on the phone again, or one of his sisters, or Chyna, but again, this is more so about him meeting up with his friends, and how his friends feel like Rob's been curving them for the last couple of years, because he has. Because he has. You know, he's been in this funk for years. Scott's now trying to talk to him and say, you know, why don't we just invite some of the guys over, and so that they can go and see you, know that you're alive, know that you're okay, and then we can take it from there. Rob's like, Chyna's talking with Sam because Chyna has to figure out how she's going to talk to Paige about having her move out. You know, when Paige first came to LA, Chyna grew close with her, and so Paige at the time needed some assistance. Of course, now that's not the case, but Paige is still her friend, so she doesn't know how she's going to possibly take it. But Sam's like, Paige is your friend for real. She'll understand. It's not an issue. It's your house. You're going to be in it with your full family, so it won't be a problem. Come on now, stop it, Chyna. You just don't want her to leave. That's the real truth. That's the real truth. Chyna decides, you know what? Rob did a little date night for me. I can do something for him. Hers was more Picton style, and Rob didn't make note of that, but he still was like, you know, this is cute. I appreciate her putting in the effort as well, you know, showing me the softer side of Chyna. So that was nice. Rob's talking to Courtney, and Courtney again is trying to drill in his head, Rob, your friends love you. They don't care what you look like. That's ridiculous. That's in your head, and you know it. So let's stop with this whole, oh, I have to, I've been curving in the last couple of years. I don't know how it's going to be, da. These are your friends that have been there with you through thick and thin when things were really, really difficult, when things were really hard. So now Chyna is talking with Paige. Chyna is having that dreaded talk. She wasn't sure how she was going to do it, so she went to Panera and got the cheddar, what was it, the cheddar broccoli soup and the chips, because she has to go and break it to Paige. You know what, baby girl? You maybe need to find a new place. And Paige's just like, oh, me moving now? Okay, cool. Chyna had this look of, wait, what? Like, first of all, this is your place. Second of all, this is only supposed to be temporary. Third of all, you've done so much for me with my business ventures and everything else that why would I ever look at you sideways for saying, you know, I'm creating a family. I don't think this whole us just living together the way it is can work anymore. We're all thinking that. I'm glad Paige was too. This really showed that Paige isn't just a clinger on there like Treasure thought. So shout out to Paige. And then Kim actually goes to Rob's house because Kim wants to show Rob how you're going to actually take care of your little girl. Because the reality is, because Rob's just like, you know, I'm not worried. Chyna actually did a great job with her son. So it's just like, yeah, but you need to be able to take care of your daughter. So come with me. You know, I didn't know anything about this stuff. I didn't know, I had all this money, didn't know anything about taking care of a child, because you don't know until you really have one. That's very true. Very true. Unless you're actually taking care of one from birth, like if it's your brother, sister, cousin, what have you. So Kim's just like, alright, this is how you swaddle a baby. You have to do this because they love that close feeling. That feeling of, you know, comfort, and it replicates them being in the womb. This is how you wipe a baby. You're having a girl, so you're going to wipe from her private area to her backside. You're going to wipe the crap away from her private area. Rob's just like, oh, not too much. Rob, you better be joking. You better be joking. But a lot of people actually don't know how to wipe, period, so. Anyway, so Kim was just like, okay, I gave this about 30 seconds. You guys just got like maybe 200 extra views. Now it's time for the sex shop. Chyna and Paige go to a sex shop because Chyna's thinking, you know what? Rob did this for me, and now it's cool. So I'm going to go and do something for him. We're going to have a date night. But it's going to be a bondage type date night, and he better enjoy it. So she's getting whipped with the flogging thing. Oh my gosh, Chyna. Chyna seems really fun, though. Chyna seems really fun. Rob is nervous because he told Scott, why don't we just have all the guys come to my house, since one of his old friends broke the news to him that, by the way, we're going to this party thing and we know you're going to be there thing. So that's why they moved it to his house. Chyna's happy because she actually gets to meet his friends. Courtney's there as well, and Courtney's just excited because she's saying how some of them have hundreds of texts over the years and it's unanswered from him. So they are slowly trickling in. Scott's excited because he's like, you need this, bro. Chyna's excited because she gets to meet the other side of Rob meeting his friends, and it's just like, are there going to be any black people? It's like, no, I have no black friends. So it's like, yay, I'm the only black person there. Chyna's so silly. I'm thinking, anyway, the whole time that his friends are there, you know, he's even sitting at a table with all of them there, and it's very quiet, it's very awkward because they're all looking at him like, okay, so are we going to talk? What's going on? He comes back inside, Chyna's eating inside, because again, it's awkward for her too. So she's just like, you need to go back out there, those are your real friends, you need to handle this. Courtney realizes this is going nowhere fast, so now she interjects herself and tries to, you know, say, oh, so when was the last time you talked to Rob? If there's one thing, if you're in any type of media or do any of this type of stuff, period, or even business, you know how to get a conversation going. You know how to move. They had to move a scene because this was just taking too long. People quiet and saying nothing and just kind of staring at each other, but not really. That only works for a short period of time. So it was a good thing. You know, I was surprised that Courtney and Scott came together. I didn't realize they were on right now. I thought they were off, but it is what it is. Chyna introduces herself, and it's cool because, you know, right now, Rob's friends are kind of grilling him, and just in a general sense, more so, because they're like, we haven't seen you in a while, these are the text messages to prove it. This is like, well, you know, it's been so long that I figured the next time that I'd see you, that's when I'd actually, you know, talk to you guys in person. So it's like, well, I saw you last month, and that didn't happen either. But at first I thought Rob was going to get up and leave, but he took it because he knew he had to take it. He's been curbing his friends for years, and now they finally feel like they have an in. They can express how they feel. This is actually really, really important for them. So that was nice. And the last scene was Chyna, you know, tying down Rob and doing some borderline dominatrix stuff on camera. And so Rob was like, okay, I gotta give. Take it to the bedroom. So that was it. That was it. Again, another cute episode. Please like, comment, subscribe. It just is what it is with this show.